Okay, so I just kind of sneak away to a quiet corner to go over this stuff real quick because we're up at the powerlifting competition where Heidi just actually set another state record in the squat. Now she's got bench and deadlift, so we'll see how this goes. She should be doing probably at least one more state record. So congrats to her. All right, now let's start with Monday. You're going to see a lot of additional optional work and some stuff that's for advanced athletes only. Advanced athletes only. So that means if you're not really proficient in the movements, there's really no sense for you kind of getting into those movements. And right now you want to stay in the development stage because obviously we don't have a coach that's going to be able to really pull away from the class unless I'm there or Heidi's there to really watch your technique. So if you're in the beginning stage, you do not want to be doing these additional workouts or additional movements. So going into Monday, the first thing we're going to start off with is a front squat. 5 by 12 every 3 minutes. So every 3 minutes you want to do 12 reps for 5 sets. So the first 2 or 3 sets you're going to be kind of going super light. It's a lot of reps, okay? Think about it. That's 60 repetitions. It's a lot. It's really the last 2 sets that we're looking for you to really push it. RPE 7.5, so that pretty much means that it's a rate of perceived exertion. So you would be able to get like another 2.5 reps out of it. So let's just say you threw 185 on the bar and you hit 12 reps. RPE 7 means that you'd probably be able to hit like another, 2.5 to 3 reps. So you'd be able to hit 15. So that's how heavy you want this to be. If you're only getting to like 10, 11 and you're starting to fail, then you just didn't do it right and you're not going to get out of it what we're trying to do for you. So leave the ego out of it, do it right, stop doing half reps, blah, 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 broken record, here we go. It's only going to make you better, I promise you. It's not that I'm trying to rip you apart. I'm actually trying to help. Coaches are always trying to help by saying, get deeper in your squat, keep your chest up, keep the bar path over the center of your foot. And then we're going on to lift number 2. Clean on a minute for 20 minutes. This is pretty much the workout today for the general population and advanced. So every minute on a minute for 20 minutes, you're going to do 1 clean. Pretty much going to probably start off a little lighter and then build up to where you're close to a heavy 1 rep max for that day. I'd rather see you do a full squat clean, but if you're doing power cleans, that's fine as well. I'll probably be doing power cleans because my legs are a little sore, my hips are kind of sore. It just totally really depends on you. I'd rather see you go a little lighter though and do a full clean or a squat clean, whatever you want to call it. This is what the coach is going to be watching. Afterwards, if you want, it's an optional thing. If you want to jump out there and do a 400-meter run for time, go for it. You can throw in some additional accessory movements. Optional movement is back extensions, 3 by 12 to 15 reps. Going into Tuesday, we are going to do push press. So a push press, it's not a jerk, it's not a strict press, it's a push press. 5 by 3 reps every 3 minutes. You're going to push the weight on this. Intensity is going to be a little higher. Hopefully you get the same weight across the board. So be careful. You want to make sure you don't fail on the last set or last 2 sets. RPE 9. That means that you're pretty much only able to squeak out maybe 1 more rep on these. Okay? Again, every 3 minutes. Clock's going to be set. Coach is going to call it. And you're going to go every 3 minutes. This is for advanced only, okay? This is not part of the class. This is something that for the other people that are coming in and spending the 2 hours, the crazy people that have 2 hours to spend in the gym, they do a lot of mobility, et cetera, and they're working on skill movement. They're not really there for health reasons. They're there because they want to compete. Snatch balance, 10 by 2 every minute on the minute. Work up. Make sure your technique is good. You're going to 2 reps every minute for 10 minutes. And then we're going into conditioning for everybody, okay? Level 1, 4 rounds for time. 15 front squat. As you can see, we're going a little lighter on these front squats. This should be light for you no matter what level you're in. 15 front squats, and they should be unbroken. And we're not using a rack, okay, from the floor, no rack. And then 12 hanging knee raises, and then 9 vertical kettlebell swings, okay? Conditioning level 2, 4 rounds, 15 front squats, 95. Now we're going to toe to bar, and then we're doing 9 vertical swings, going a little heavier, okay? Level 3, 4 rounds, 4 times, 15 front squats, 135, 95, 12 toe to bar, and then 9 vertical kettlebell swings, 70s and 53s. For the advanced, an additional little optional advanced workout, 6-minute AMRAP. You're going to do 4 strict handstand push-ups. Then you're going to do 4 kipping handstand push-ups. Then you're going to do 4 bar muscle-ups. All right, 6-minute AMRAP. Watch your hands on these. What happened? Sorry about that little glitch. All right, moving on. So advanced only skill. And another accessory that's optional is 1-arm alternating dumbbell press. Pick your weight. So you're going to have two dumbbells, and you're going to alternate. There's a little video to kind of show you what we're looking for. 3 by 8 reps each side. Wednesdays, conditioning, 20-minute AMRAP at 85%. So you're not going all out on this. You're kind of pacing a little bit. All right, 500-meter row, 15 thrusters. This should be super light for you. Just an empty barbell. And then 9 pull-ups. You're going to continue to do this triplet, the row thrusters pull-ups for 20 minutes. And you get a 10-minute rest. And then you're going to do another 20-minute AMRAP, 20-calorie assault bike, 15 wall ball. Okay, should be super light, unbroken. And then again, 9 pull-ups. This is you kind of modify it as needed. If you're not doing regular pull-ups, then just go ahead and do ring rows. You want to use a lighter bar on the thrusters, that's fine. You want to use a lighter ball on the wall balls, that is totally fine. It's 85%, so this is not a max effort. This is kind of like pacing it. So at the end of this 20-minute AMRAP, you feel like you can keep going for another 10 minutes and feel good about yourself. All right, so if you guys are missing Monday and Tuesday and you want to push the pace on this, have at it. This is more of a active recovery type workout for those of you that are following the program strict. Okay, you got Monday and Tuesday in, you should be feeling it. Going to give your body a little bit of a break. We're going to do some active recovery at 85%. That's how the program is set up. But again, if you're missing a day because of work-related stuff or whatever, then you can kind of push the pace on that one. Going into Thursday, skill work. We're going to spend about 10 minutes just kind of practicing our pistols or one-legged squats onto a box. After that, the lift is a sumo deadlift, 5 by 10 reps every 3 minutes. Kind of go over the form on a sumo deadlift. These are kind of tough for people that have really tight hips like I do. So, we'll kind of go over that movement. Lift number 2 is for advanced only, panda pulls, 10 by 2 every minute on a minute. Go as heavy as possible. If you don't know what panda pulls are, then you shouldn't be doing them. You're not at that advanced level. It's like a clean pull. Conditioning level 1, 3 rounds for time. 300-meter run, 25 push press, 10 ring rows. Level 2, 400-meter run, 25 push press, a little heavier, 10 chest to bar pull-ups. The advanced level 3, 400-meter run on the True Form Runner, if the True Form Runner is available for you. And we actually got to switch out the monitor to meters instead of it's set up different. It's on kilo 5K, 10K, whatever. Kilometers. I don't know why I'm saying kilos. Thinking about my narcotics days again. 25 push press, 135, 95, and then 10 ring muscle ups. Again, this is kind of heavy. You're not getting 25 in a row, but if you're basically picking it up and doing like 2, 3, or 4 or 5, that's not a lot. I mean, you should be hitting 8, 10 reps. 5 I can deal with, but if you're doing like 2, 3 at a time and dropping it, you went too heavy. Extra credit, you grab one of those heavy yokes and you're going to walk 400 meters. The yoke itself is 200 pounds empty. You're going to throw a quarter on each end. It'll make it 300 pounds. Keeping the chest up, leaning at the ankles. This is like a little power. This is really good for power. at the end of your training session. Friday, the lift is power snatch, 10 by 1 on the minute. Okay, you're gonna kind of build up. Okay, this is for advanced only. We maxed out an overhead squat last week. This week we're going to do overhead squat. We're going to do 5 by 5 reps every 3 minutes. Just be conservative on these, all right? Kind of try to fall into the hole nice and deep like a snatch, but be smart. If your shoulders are smoked, you're going to go super light. I don't care if you're just using an empty bar. Conditioning 1, 5-minute AMRAP, followed by, you're going to rest exactly 5 minutes and do it again. Another 5-minute AMRAP of the same thing. So 5-minute AMRAP, 5 pull-ups, 10 hand release push-ups, 15 unbroken wall balls. All right, a little lighter. Level 2, 5 chest to bar pull-ups, 10 handstand push-ups, 15 unbroken wall balls. And then level 3, as you can see, it's a little heavier. And you're doing bar muscle-ups, 20-foot handstand walk, and then 15 unbroken wall balls. Rest 5 minutes, repeat for all these. Extra credit for advanced only. It's a 12-minute rotating EMOM. Minute 1, max out on a calorie assault bike. Then you jump on a legless rope climbs. It's only spelling error there. If you can get 1 or 2 reps, it's got to be within a minute. And then you get the third minute, you're going to rest. So it's going to be a total of 4 rounds of that. This concludes the week. I've got to go. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Happy Father's Day, and we'll see you guys this week.